Chaotic.
anymore. I am all for you, Kenya.
Makes twirls on
They
is
say
good.
I don't like anyone. I mean, I think it's great branding, bringing in twirl. I have it in the shop. The thing is, consistency is key when you're trying to build a brand. I mean, Kenya's established, but when you're trying to build a YouTube, and I like that it's in the same location, the same chair, the same studio. I say, Kenya, go for it.
The
Yes.
problem is she's doing these episodes once a month, and it's not going to hit. It's not going to get big once a month. I'm sorry.
No.
You got to choose. But she is on episode 7, but the one prior to this aired 1 month ago, episode 6. Yeah.
I liked it. What else you got?
No,
I
that
got
was
something
hysterical.
for
Hey,
you.
can you like elaborate more? You sent me this story, and honestly, I didn't do a lot of research on it, but do you know anything more about Shamia's house raided in Atlanta? Husband is
Fake
confessing.
news.
Okay.
It's one of
Okay.
the fake stories like they do on Jersey and Beverly Hills. Now they're dragging Atlanta into their fan fucking fiction. Shamia's house not raided. Her husband's not wanted. Portia's not in the corner laughing. Come on, let's pull it together,
All
guys.
right. Another headline, real or
Mhm.
fake? Justin Rose, Whitney
I
Rose's
saw
husband,
that.
preparing to blindside Whitney with divorce papers. Whitney has blown all of their life savings. This is it. He's ready to leave. Thoughts?
Well, I mean, we saw on the air Whitney has blown all the life savings, and she got nothing. They're starting over. I mean, this one, look, she says her marriage is just fine, and this is all fiction and rumors and nastiness. But I don't know. I really look. I mean, will I be shocked when Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin announce a divorce? Yes, because they're not going to. Ken and Lisa Vanderpump, yes. Kara and Kevin Bacon, yes. Do I think Whitney and Justin are going to last forever? I personally
You don't.
don't see it. I mean, forever. I'm talking like, you know, like, no. Lots of things happen when people are in their 50s. When you're in your 50s, you look ahead to the next, like to the end of the
No,
life.
don't tell me this,
Well, you
really.
still have a lot left of life. Listen, Taraji P. Henson just did an interview with Kiki Palmer, and she's like, girl, she's like, I love being in the 50s. I love it. And Kiki's like, really? She's like, let me tell you something. I just don't give a fuck. And she's like, let me tell you something, Kiki. Kiki was like, oh, tell me, Taraji. And she said it in that cookie lion voice. She's like, when I was in my 20s, it was a fucking mess. So forget about that. She's like, when I was in my 30s, I mean, yeah, I pulled it together compared to the 20s, sure. She's like, when I was in my 40s, I said that I didn't give a fuck. I said that I didn't give a fuck when I was in my 40s. But she's like, I didn't give a fuck at times, but other times, I have to be honest, I was just trying to convince myself that I didn't give a fuck. I was saying all the right things, but like I cared. I said I didn't care, but like I was kind of convincing myself. So she's like, now that I'm in my 50s, she's like, I truly don't give a fuck. And Kiki Palmer was like, that sounds like so fucking
That sounds
cool.
so
She's
great.
like, I'm fighting Taraji. I'm in my third. I'm trying. She's like, girl,
Hang
you're
in
the
there.
age you are. Right. She's like, I really, I don't care. I don't care about anything. Like, so I think, when you're in your 50s, I think you look ahead. You might have 10 years, 20 years. You could have 40 years left. You could have 50 years. People live to 90s. But I think you look ahead, and no, I don't think Justin and Whitney are going to last forever. So this one, she says it's all bullshit. But I think, I don't know. We're going to see. This wouldn't shock me. I mean, you heard about Kyle and
Well,
Mauricio grumblings. Well, guess what? It was true, right? So
I
this
know. And
one,
remember, we heard for like what, a year, over a year. I mean, there were so many little leaks
Mhm,
that things weren't good. They hadn't been together. He was diddling and daddling.
mhm.
And now I feel like we've been going on at least a year of rumor that Whitney Rose and then the business not succeeding when last season they had doubled down. Uh,
The
I
business
don't know.
failed.
I know. I feel like something like a bombshell is going to drop on Salt Lake. They just seem to always have the bombshells.
They have
So
bombshells. So there's that. You know what story I'm into? Not into because it's actually sad. But last week,
What?
I mean, we had Candiace Spelling turned 80. By the way, Candiace Spelling has been on this podcast as a guest. She's
I have to
80.
listen. That's epic because she doesn't do a lot of interviews. That's amazing.
No, she does not. This one took forever, forever to happen. Literally, I think it took us a year and a half to book Candy Spelling over here. But I wanted her. So, I mean, look, her best friend, Josh Flagg, which, if you really think about it, isn't that just a little weird? But anyway, so she had her 80th birthday party at Mr. Chow, which I've been to Mr. Chow in New York. It's right down the street. I've never been to Mr. Chow in Beverly Hills.
We ought
I
to go.
really
That's like
actually
the
want to go. I
original.
mean,
Yeah, we should go.
it's not like the hot place anymore, so we can get in. It won't be like so,
And
busy,
I don't
but
think the food is particularly
it's
great
not. But
anymore.
like Mr. Chow, it's kind of like you have to go.
Legendary, yeah.
I mean, I went to Spago for the first time like a year ago or two, and it was like fine. It was Wolfgang. It's great. They
Yeah.
have great martinis. So, I mean, but here's the deal. So she had an 80th birthday party at Mr. Chow, and it was a big to do. It seemed Josh Flagg, I mean, posted. I mean, uh, I think he's in love with Candy because there was 800 posts on his Instagram. And he made the speech, and she started crying, and he started crying, and then he started posting Anyway, Tori wasn't invited. She wasn't invited. Tori Spelling, her daughter,
I
was not
think it's
invited.
going
The
one.
grandchildren weren't invited. Now, was Tori invited and not there? No, because a confidant that Tori shares with Perez Hilton called Perez and said, feel free to run with this story because it's true. I'm like Tori's best friend over here. And I know you really well. And nope. So Perez was like, this
What
comes
do you
from
think is
like,
happening? Wait, was the son there? Not who's Candy's
well,
brother?
Randy was not there either. I guess not invited. Now, granted, Randy doesn't live in LA. Randy runs a coaching, but Randy Spelling was also on this podcast. Excellent guest. Two parts. He does not live in LA, so they're in his, but still.
Oh,
And
the 80th
Perez was
anniversary.
like, the grandchildren weren't there. And rumor is from Tori's friend, who's also Perez's friend, rumor is that Tori was, it's not like, oh, this is my mother. Tori was just beside herself, curled up in bed, couldn't get out of bed, very devastated, just devastated that her
I
mother
bet.
did not invite her to her birthday party. And it's just a Tory girl is someone, and Perez was no, not kind to Candy. Look, I like Candy. I don't know what's going on
Ed wasn't kind to Candy. Why?
he's like, you're a monster. The problem is you, girl. How dare you?
Oh, okay. Why? Why? Why do we think? What do we think Tori does to Candy that?
And it's been, I thought they were reconciled. I don't know what's going on, but Tori was, it's at some point, you just gotta, I'm not even knocking Candy. You just gotta understand the situation for what it is. But Perez was like, I have children. I would do anything to spend time with my children. The grandchildren weren't there. I mean, look, Josh Flagg has more money than God. He bought a house in the Hamptons. He's been all over the fucking Hamptons this past summer. I mean, this is what I need to see. But he's out in the Hamptons. I bought a house there. Josh Flagg has more money than God. He got a lot from Edith.